Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. We are back on Footfall. However, it is now being run by the rival Rogue Trader Incendia Chorda, and we're not a huge fan of that. She has asked us, while we wait for the Inquisitor to be ready to see us, for us to go and find the previous Liege of Footfall and bring him back to her. We said that we'd do it, but it was a lie. We're going to go find him and then presumably offer him safety on our ship until such a point as we can take our station back. Because, don't forget, this station belongs to us. Other things that are happening, Jai has asked us to go on a quest, and apparently it might actually be a stealth quest. Which, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so everything that we need to do here, I believe, is in Martyr's Endurance. Yeah, rat hunting, the Great Judgment. Void Dock Alpha Row. Where's that? So is that the previous? Yeah, that's the previous dock that we could have gone to when we originally arrived on Footfall. So we can go back to that one. We should do that at some point, but I think we have to do that to leave, so let's go here. I guess we could leave right now, and that's why it's given us access to the dock. But yeah, there's no particular reason to leave right now. But we could. Also, is this just the bar now? Yeah, this is just the bar. This isn't the bar plus the other area. Oh, okay. 2 arms. Wait, is his lordship von Valancius? I thought it was Chorda's dogs of another inspection. Stand down, false alarm.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh well, at least they're aware that we're here. So I believe that the place that we need to go is over here for Vladimir. Well, in fact, we can see him through the wall. And down here for Jai's quest. So let's do Jai's quest first, because it sounds like it's going to be a huge mess. The barrels exude the smell of cheap fuel, which the owners must be using to power the bar's generators and quite possibly dilute to their rot guts.
Let us not dawdle.
Into the sewers. You know, when Jai was saying that there was a way into the sewers that wouldn't have been closed off, I thought she was going to mean the place where we almost got incinerated in the funeral, but it's not. Oh. Welcome to the Kingdom of Thieves, Killers and Smugglers, Shireen. All the finest goods on the Footfall, every last one of them, have passed through these tunnels. Jai throws up her arms in a theatrical display of reverence. As I said before, Falco's jackals are patrolling every nook and cranny of this Azai-cursed place. See those scumbags over there? We need to avoid them and not draw any attention to ourselves, or else we might as well dump a pile of grok shit all over our plan. But now we are going to follow the plan. If you will allow me, Shireen, I will refresh your memory. Avoiding the patrolling scum, we reach the sewer canal and follow it to the east, almost until the very end. Then, we connect the gas cylinder to the special intake. Ironically enough, it was previously used for cleaning the air. And then we need to turn the valves in a few spots so that the gas reaches the correct chamber. I wish I knew exactly where that ash mag was holed up. And the final move, like all the best regicide players, Shireen, we find the service cogitator and send the gas along the pipes. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that we must do all of this in complete silence. Not even the sewer rats are going to notice us, let alone Falco's lot. A game of regicide is not won on the final move, but with a strategy planned in advance. You can barely hear Heinrich's disgruntled muttering as he surveys the tunnels. This whole operation is the opposite of that. We shall work quickly and quietly, I understand. And may the exalted Emperor light our path. Okay, so we're going to attempt to do this stealthily. So I guess, well, we need to choose. I guess the best thing to do to start with would be to choose one party member, because getting the whole party there is going to be impossible.
I know how to take risks.
We have the most stats in things that might be useful, so we're going to go. Mainly because we have stats in everything now. If we have a look at our character, we have stats in absolutely everything. So if there's a check, we're the ones who are going to pass it. So first of all, do these guys along here move? Well, I'm going to assume that they don't. Let's just walk in here.
I always keep my options open.
Okay. No problem. Stealth is easy. Okay, along here. So there's an agility check. Yeah, I was sure there was going to be check somewhere. Right. Along here. That wasn't what I meant to do, but that was actually
always
fantastic.
Keep your eye on the prize.
So there's the agility check that gets you from there to there. Why would we need to do that? I don't know yet. Do it?
Failure is just a temporary setback.
Why's the whole squad here? This wasn't what I meant to do. That's okay.
Rise
Grab
to
the
the
goods.
top or get left in the dust.
Wait. Yeah, the whole squad is here. We're just stacked on top of each other. Okay. We've also taken an injury, but that's okay. This is where the gas cylinder goes, hidden in plain sight, if you will. Okay, so I managed to get the gas cylinder on here, no issue. Now we have to open some valves. Okay. So, I mean, there's a valve here.
Keep your wits about
Let's open
you.
that valve. Okay. Now, the problem is what we're gonna have. Let me get rid of these. Rat hunting. I have to open all these valves. Okay, quick save. So we're going to be the ones to do this. Now, we do have negative Can you get rid of these messages at the top here?
Miscalculations are for commoners.
Trying to click on our
I
character
don't
and every
make
time there's a new
mistakes.
message.
I make profitable learning experiences.
Well, given the whole party gets dragged across anyway, we have to do this agility check with the whole party, right? So do it.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Heinrichs, in at the side here. Quick save. Okay, so we're going to assume at this point they cannot see us when they get here, as they previously did not see us.
Sometimes you can.
So we're going to
I
go
will lead us to fortune.
along this way.
What a peculiar thing.
Then up here, just going to go risky.
What do we have here? This could be an opportunity.
Okay, so there's a trap on each side here. So, yeah. So this is disarming the trap on the other side.
That's how it's
isn't
done.
it? No? Oh, that's not a line between traps. That's just a line. Oh, okay.
Just
Okay,
as I
so this is a
planned.
valve. Nice. So that's PO3. Let's have a look here and see what's next on our list. So PO3. So we missed OD2 if we're assuming they're in order. So they might not be. In fact, we can't see anything over here, so we'd assume they're not.
Is there money to be
Right,
made?
along here. We can disarm this one.
Success is the only outcome
Grab the
I
goods.
accept.
There's another one here. So we can see Falco's patroller on this side.
Let us not dawdle.
They might be coming back over this way. So let's just wait a second and see. Before we move. I think they're heading down here. I'm going to do a quick save here because I think that we can get out of any situation we find ourselves in from this spot. Okay. Journal? Yes, that was OD2, so ZT4 and UD5 must be over here. So I don't hear them over here right now.
I always have a backup plan.
I guess I should wait. Yeah, I was going to say, I guess I should wait till they appear back on that side. Over here. In. That doesn't seem like the right way. All the way along.
What a peculiar thing.
Disable the trap. The tech use trap. That's incredible.
I always get the job
Okay.
done.
There we go. So that's ZT4. So that means we only need UD5. No problem. UD5. UD5.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
UD5. So it must be along here. Just follow the path as it gives you the path. Okay, they're heading back in here. So I reckon UD5 must be in this area, otherwise they wouldn't have the patroller walk back and forward. Want to wait for them to reset? Yeah. Then we'll see where they go. So I don't think they're going to head down here, but if they do, we should be fine in our current spot. Okay, waiting for them to reappear here. Do another quick save, just out of paranoia. It's a long patrol, so they must be sitting here and waiting. I can hear the footsteps. So that's them back in there. Right, go, go, go,
Always
go, go,
keep
go,
your
go,
eye
go,
on
go.
the prize.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. So those two are there. So where do you reckon ZT5 wait, where do you reckon this thing is?
Is there money to be made?
So is it right at the end, you reckon? Like along here? Maybe. It's my only thought for where it could be. So this person does come along to this one. Okay, so it must be along here.
Keep my
So we
options
must have to wait for
open.
them to move.
What do we have here?
Ah, yeah, another trap.
I have a nose for
Valko's
profit
patrols are up
and a
ahead.
taste
We
for
should blend into
adventure.
the shadows. If you say so.
Keep your wits about you.
Horrible time to pause, game. If I'm honest with you, absolutely incredibly bad time to pause. I have to go along here, I think. Or I have to go all the way to the end here. I have
Rise
to
to
go all
the
the way to
top
the end
or
here,
get
I think.
left in the dust.
Disable.
Just as I planned.
Hide at the back. We're just going to hope that he can't see us. If he can, we just reload. But we're going to assume that this guy stops here. And if he does, we should be fine. And we disable that trap, then we have to go further in. How big is this area? Oh, it actually tells me where the UD... So valve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, that's the air recirculator. Yeah. So we need one more valve. So we're assuming that he cannot see us here. Okay, so he goes along that way afterwards. We're going to wait for him here. We're going to wait for the full cycle. So he's going to walk all the way back. We sneak in, disarm that, and then go. I do wonder whether you can do a stealth one where you fight. As in, you just kill them in one hit or something. Maybe that counts, but that probably is not what we're expected to do here. Oh, I should quick save, because we found a safe zone. Yeah. So either the valve is here, like right ahead of us, in that area, or the valve is along here. I'm assuming it's along here because there's a trap. And disabling the trap would give us an advantage, as in it would give us the ability to run down the corridor rather than having to carefully path. What? What do you mean intruders over here? Alright, reload. That did not seem like he saw us. That seemed like he was a little bit further away. Personally. But okay. I will wait longer this time.
I always have a backup plan.
Activating motive force reserves.
Ooh, I'm very annoyed at that. You guys can actually go along here. Like right along to the end there. Right, you. As a singular.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Just disarm.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Pause. Back over to this squad. This squad. Make your way over here. Please don't do anything stupid. Back to me. This squad over here. Back to me.
I will
Individually
lead us to fortune.
selected. There we go. Right. Get in here.
Let us not
Well, this is
dawdle.
horrible. Well, there's the valve. Let's grab that. Then we want to get in behind here, I'm assuming. Is our
I
hidey
always
spot?
keep my options open.
I don't know if this is going to work, so I need to wait for the full cycle. Okay. Jai? I hate that. I think I'm pressing the hotkey to select everybody, but I'm not meaning to. You. Just you in there. You guys. Here.
You love
Jai
the big
as
judge,
a singular
don't you?
over here.
My pleasure.
That then teleports Malachi
Looking
back
for a
over.
hidden
I
cache?
forgot. Okay. Is this not where we do the air recirculating? We have to do that further in as well? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Quick save. Go.
Easily done.
Along here. We know that all of this is entirely safe with the full party. Right. Back a step. Okay, Malachi.
Fate and fortune favor
Go
the bold.
forward.
Rise to the top or get left
Were
in the
we
dust.
fine here either way, or? Yeah. We're fine here either way. That's fine. Okay. Do a save. Then back this way, back in here. Back along here. We can hear footsteps. So we assume that the path we have to go now is left, right? Because we already got the valve straight on. What do we need to do? Just as a thing, pump gas into the vents. Yes. Okay.
Keep
Go.
your wits about you.
Nothing in here. Keep going. Repair the cogitator.
That's how it's done.
You hear the displeased grumble of drowsy gears from deep inside the cogitator, but the machine spirits obey and awaken the cogitator screen. Set it up. That knocks everybody out. We then go this way. Along here. Quick save. And now we determine whether the whole party needs to do this malarkey. Right. So now we're going to select the rest of the party. We're going to go crazy. We're just going to run it. I don't think this is too bad, actually. I'm not even going to check for her. I'm just going to go. Not even going to check for the patroller either. I'm just going to go.
I serve the Golden Throne.
Right. Wonderful. Yeah, I think the patrollers despawned. Did we miss any loot? Nope. Okay. Quick save. That was actually fairly painless, minus the pain. Yeah. Do I want to cure that? No, I'm going to go back to the ship, and we're not really... Our stats don't matter that much. I've quick saved, right? I don't know. Well, I quick saved again. No penalty to doing it twice. Just a random thug did not get sleeps there. Wonderful. Wake up, Tora. Come on, you bloody Kasha. Wake up. Jai shakes the surviving twin by the shoulders. Oh, you completed Jai's second quest without being spotted. Sort of. Jai, get out of here. It's a trap. He would web you go. The bruised and bloodied face with swollen eyes is hard to recognize as the once radiant visage of Tora the Twin. By the Exalted One, what has that ashmag done to your poor face, light of my soul? Jai gently strokes the girl's swollen cheek and then turns to you. He will die here, like the scum that he is, Shireen, is what he deserves. She does not seem to be asking you a question. We can send him to Chorda? Definitely not. Do it. Without another word, the cold trader draws her weapon and carries out your sentence. Dapth from my brother, you piece of shit. A few scant tears trickle from Tora's watery eyes. The rest of the gang are huddled together. Despite their pitiful physical condition, they greet you with satisfied smirks, and they continually shoot delighted glances at you and Jai. Well, Shireen, from now on, Footfall can sleep soundly. The foulest wart on its rusted body has finally been burnt off by none other than Jai Hadari, and her wonderful patron, of course. Jai winks at you and her face breaks into the most genuine smile you've ever seen from her. I'll admit I'm still struggling to wrap my head around what's happened. I need to go over things with my guys. I'm sure I'll have advice and instructions to hand out. As for our little adventure, let's talk about it back on the ship in a more private setting. Okay.
I always have a
about
backup
the loot,
plan.
though. Ooh, what have we got? So we have an elite blast pistol. Insane armor pen. Ooh, that's incredible. Then we have a scorpion sting, which is just a nice one-handed weapon. And then reinforced witch armor. 15% dodge against non-Drukhari enemies. Okay. Okay. Well, obviously the pistol is for you, if nothing else. You already have a Desolation Blast pistol, which is better. It's better in armor pen, but not in pure damage. Huh. I actually kind of like the Desolation Blast pistol more. Which case I'm kind of like, can you use it? No. I mean, it's not, you wouldn't want to use it. Yeah, in fact, the only other person who could use, there are only two other people who could use it, neither of which we would want to use it, which is, so I'm just figuring out what this is. Valve? Oh, that's the one through the wall. Okay. The only two people who could use it is Marazai, who we're currently having used melee weapons, and Erliette, who is using snipers. So we don't really have anyone that fits currently. I mean, we could in theory use it, potentially. Like, we could have it instead of one of ours, but we don't use two weapons, so, like, there's no benefit to us. I guess having the armor pen is nice. The fact it's a pistol, I guess, is cool, because it being a pistol means that you can shoot it in melee range, which I guess is nice. The range is actually only one less than the blaster. It's only one less than the blaster. Yeah, you know what? Well, let's replace the blaster with it. I mean, there's only one less range. We might as well. And then, I guess in our secondary weapon slot, we would want to have a type in ascending. A one-handed melee weapon, I assume. Like a chainsword or something. Why would we want that? Well, because it gives us parry, basically. Although none of these, like this one, would be good. This would give us parry if we held it in our second hand. It's not necessarily going to be that useful, but it might be. Yeah, let's go with this one in our second hand. That's a two-handed weapon. Wonderful choice of thing. Not blast pistol, where is it? I've lost it. I'll just go newest to oldest. And then go to the top of the list. There we go. Elite blast pistol. Yeah. So that's our secondary setup. And that's our main one. So we have a long range weapon there and a short range weapon here. So we'll just have that out for now. Cool. Do a save. Also means that every single one where we execute somebody in dialogue now has that huge beam,
Is there money
which is
to be
quite
made?
over the top. But anyway. Right. Well, that was a nice little diversion. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. I assume it would have taken a lot longer had we been spotted and not just, snuck through the entire place. We also probably would have got more loot, although I suspect that her people she was rescuing would be dead. That would be my guess. Or, she would have to give up something and it wouldn't be the perfect ending for her. Anyway. Okay. In we go. Well, finding
Always
Vladain was
keep
not
your
too
eye on
hard
the
either.
price.
Oh, and there's Hieronymus. Okay. You have no other options, Riza. If you abandon Footfall to Chorda and flee, where are you going to sell your goods? Or restock your supplies? It will just be a slow death for all of you. No missiles, no water, no air. So quit bargaining with the inevitable and follow the plan. Your plan is a suicide pact. You have no allies, no weapons, no nothing. Vladain and Riza notice you, and the old pirate grins sarcastically. You're trying to play above your league, Vakemo, and you've taken on a rogue trader dynasty with only a handful of cutthroats and a couple of guns to your name. I see your march to the gallows is more of a gallop. Turning away from Riza, Vladain's expression does not change, but an indistinct curse falls from his lips. Liege Tokara, my greetings. Vladain replies in a ceremonious voice. My apologies for being unable to receive your lordship in my office. My present status imposes certain limitations on me. Greetings, your lordship. And as for you, Vakemo, I've got nothing to add. Your plan's utter crap, and the kind of gamble I don't take. I'll leave you to think about your prospects and maybe realize that using my shuttle would be a better idea, while the shuttle and I are still here. We can just I thought that said whip out your weapon and shoot. It's whip out your weapon and shout. In the name of the law, every insurgent presence is under arrest. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to look at Vladain. The former liege looks angry and focused. Because we saved Fruitfall Station from starvation. Okay. His coat collar is unbuttoned, showing the meshwork of ceramite enforced armor hidden underneath. He's wearing a gun holster on his side. Now that Vladain has thrown off the mask of a disgruntled bureaucrat, his sleeves are rolled up, showing his old bandit tattoos. It's exuding an aura of imperious cruelty. How's the station faring? It's turned into a kingdom of death, executing protesters, cracking down on corrupt traders, and suppressing dissent are all good, useful policies within reasonable limits. I've used them myself, in fact. However, with Lady Chorda, reasonable limits are a distant memory at this point. Fortunately, I've been preparing for that turn of events ever since the first time that hag tried to take Footfall. You helped us then, giving me time to organize. I set up weapon caches, enlisted more fighters, and deleted my agent's data from the Cogitator network. When Chorda took power, she thought she'd won, but the station was still mine to an extent. My little army is waging war on the enforcers. We slaughter patrols, wrestle back detainees, and punish those who collaborate with the enemy, or are close to someone who does. Vladain's ruthless smile is like a jagged steel trap. Incendia has her reprisals and I have mine. Everyone must remember that there are consequences for collaborating with the occupying force. Well, I think I'll have a laugh. What a sorry sight, an old criminal looking so hounded and hiding like a rat. Vladain's tightly pressed lips are thread thin. I've been in all kinds of situations when I was young, including desperate ones. This rat has been cornered more than once, only to get out of every corner with its stomach full of its hunter's flesh. I assure you I have no intention of reneging on my old principles. Your lordship, perhaps you have little love to spare for me, nor have you built a strong alliance with the organization I'm a member of. But if looking at the new order of things on Footfall gives you even a tiny suspicion that it's damn madness, step in and help me stop it. So, I've seldom cooperated with the Kaspalika mission. Now, I'm not sure if this is because I haven't done deals with them, or because we haven't directly agreed with everything that they said when we met them in events, but I'm assuming it's one or the other. Anyway, what kind of help do you expect from me? A general uprising will be doomed. The enforcers have isolated the asteroids. We can't strike out against Incendia. She has the greater numbers, and her throne's refractor field will protect her from any attack. An insidious smile appears on the liege's lips. So we'll ask her ladyship to come to us. Exploiting her overconfidence. If she wants my blood, let her come and spill it. She knows we use the Amasekas as our meeting place. If you let the enforcers know that I can be found and grabbed in here, she will come, hardly with her throne in tow, I imagine. We'll lure her into a trap, kill her, and take back Footfall. What size force do you command? However much Chorda would like to believe she's kicked the Kaspalika out of Footfall, she hasn't. We're scattered all over the station, lying low, and there's still enough of us to cause trouble. A small band of my most daring cut-through staff members who were by my side when I came to power, business partners who still remember that any venture is only as reliable as the grip of the venturer's hand on their pistol. Add to that the group of Xenos mercenaries which my colleagues from the Kaspalika mission have provided me with. A radical solution, I know, but they don't care who they kill as long as I pay them, and I have the means to pay them. We would have had greater numbers had Riza, or if Riza wasn't so damnably cautious and Hieronymus did us a favor and shut his preaching trap. Ladame grits his teeth and adds quietly, I would have long thrown the good reverend for a loop if it weren't for the fanatical mob that would show up here to avenge him. What does Riza have a problem with? She has misgivings about the prospects of our cooperation. The old rogue prefers not to pick fights unless her victory is a foregone conclusion, and right now she seems to be planning on fleeing rather than fighting. She needs the right kind of motivation. What a shame. There is no one the cold bitch values enough for me to take them hostage. Why did Riza call you Vat Kemo? Old nicknames die as hard as old habits. I used to be known by that name at the station. The Vakemo is a myth, a malicious spirit stalking for prey in Footfall's empty sectors. Tokara chuckles. I had a terrible reputation when I was young. Why is Hieronymus showing up here? He preaches repentance. Ladame remains stone-faced for a few seconds before giving in and letting a sarcastic smile form on his lips. Chorda sends him here to make us lay down our arms and renounce our rebellious ways. But he seems taken aback by the scale of Lady Incendia's purges, which opens up possibilities. If we put pressure on him, he'll bring over zealots who'll tear apart whoever he points his finger at. A useful man. I regret not establishing rapport with him sooner. News of Incendia's death is hardly going to please the Lord Inquisitor. Considering Kalkazar has never once interfered in the station's affairs, he doesn't care about Footfall. This means he also doesn't care who runs the station, so long as things are quiet on it. I'm going to make sure things are quiet. Granted, he did give Chorda a security detail, but if she's already... Tokara emphasizes the last word. Dead, and her death doesn't smell of deadly heresy, he likely wouldn't bother to investigate. The Lord Inquisitor will simply entrust governance to someone who won't cause him problems. Me. I realize it's a bold hypothesis and the Lord Inquisitor may have me hanged for Chorda's death, but my life is at stake as it is, so I may as well take the risk. Why would I take part in it? Because a critically important station in the Expanse is about to become a graveyard. Once commerce dies, merchants will turn to piracy. What else could they do? Connections between worlds will be weakened, since Chorda will make short work of astropaths as soon as she gets to them. And Chorda, do you think footfall will be enough for her? No, she'll march on, well, perhaps your worlds as well. Besides, your lordship has not yet considered the possibilities that working with the Caspali Commission opens up. Now is the perfect moment for you to gain a new ally. In a time of crisis, every friendship is valuable. Incendia Chorda has nothing to offer you, while my organization's gratitude is guaranteed. Between losing an influential partner and strengthening your ties with them, I'm sure you'll opt for the latter. I've understood your plan. An unblinking gaze fixes upon you. I hope you're finding it promising. Okay. So, Heretical is down with Chorda. Dogmatic is arrest everybody. Iconoclast is I will help you overthrow Chorda. Every second of her continued rule will cost the lives of hundreds of innocent people. The Seneschal furrows his thick eyebrows. I cannot say I approve of agonizing Chorda, but her methods being what they are, I definitely disapprove of assisting her. Okay. I'm glad you're with us, your lordship. This is a fight we must be well prepared for. As a colleague of mine used to say, if your brain doesn't hurt from all that thinking of where to hide, it'll find out even if your skull isn't thick enough once the fight is on. It sounds especially ironic considering how he died. I'd like to ask your opinion on how prepared we are to entertain Lady Incendia. Perhaps some of those gathered in here will support us. Riza's people, Hieronymus' zealots, even Octaviana's regulars. We can use whomever we can get. If you think it may be worth fortifying our positions or preparing a few surprises for our guests, my people in Arsenal are at your disposal. All you have to do is say the word. As soon as we're ready, send Chorda a message saying I'm here. Let her come. We'll settle our differences the footfall way, with a gunfight. I'll go take a look around. The dame nods attentively and looks down at a data tablet showing a map of the station's systems. He scrutinizes it with a pensive expression. Okay, well, we now have an RPG classic. We're defending a base and we need to go and speak to everybody and get them all on our side, get more troops, set up traps. This is fantastic. But it's something that we're going to look at next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.